All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course and we're still doing our Pinecone vector databases. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. I do believe he finished up this particular module. He did say that we were going to be trying some other vector databases tomorrow or the next phase of this, so I'm pretty sure we did finish it up. So let's have a look at what we went over tonight. We just took a few notes. We only implemented one piece of new code, this while true here. So let me read and see exactly what's going on with that. So let me see exactly where we can go. Okay, so now what we can do is create a small QA session. So we're going to create like a mini query session as opposed to the main one we created here. Well, it's kind of scattered. You can't see it because of the notes, but the main query session that we created here, you can see this is the main query that we created. All of this is going to be the query, but then we created a mini one here, this QA mini session here. We created with this while true. So let's go back to the database over here and let you know exactly what's going on. And then for that, we can use this code. So we have the while true, user input equals input. We're going to use an input prompt for user input equals exit, print exiting. And basically, this is the whole code right here. Let me break it down to see exactly what's going on. So in this particular piece of code, we are saying that if we write down exit, we want to exit the system. But if we don't write down anything, or if we write down anything other than exit, the program will continue. The program will result in our QA, which is a user input. The user input is an input prompt, as you can see here. And the input prompt, and this will lead us to an answer. The answer will be the result of the input prompt. The next thing we want to do is perform the embedding. Well, this is just going over what we did for the entire thing. So to break this down, we would run this code here. An input prompt box would pop up. We would ask a question, and then we would run our API, or it would automatically run our API for us and bring back the information to that input we entered. I've seen him run it live, but as you do know, I keep telling you that we don't have access to the OpenAI API, so I can't run it for you here. As you can see, I did try to run it just to see if we could do it. It doesn't hurt to try, but we still got our error back. So yeah, it does work. The code is written down perfectly. Everything is where it needs to be. It's just that we don't have access to the OpenAI API. So that's that. It's like I said, I do believe this was the end of this particular module here with the pine cone. I think we will be using different vector databases in the next session. So there's that. Now, also, what else I did for the night is I did go back and look at my PDF again. I know this really doesn't have anything to do with the course, but I just wanted to show you because I forgot I can do it. So I was looking at my PDF, the download for the Game of Thrones here, and I forgot that I can actually do this. Now, I read these books a million times. I read every book in the series. I already have one open up right here. So I read every book in the series and I read the prequel books. So yeah, I might just do it this way so I can just have a walkthrough again and let the laptop do the reading for me this time. So I can do this feature right here and let's see if it picks up with the program running. Yeah.
Prologue.
So okay, here we go.
We should start back, Garrett urged as the woods began to grow dark around them. The wildlings are dead. Do the dead frighten you? Sir Waymar Royce asked with just the hint of a
Like
smile.
I said, I read every book in this series already, but I may just let the
Garrett did
laptop
not
do the
rise
reading
to the
for me
bait.
this time. I'm not sure
He
you can
was an
even
old
hear it.
man,
I'm
past
not sure
50,
if the sound
and
is
he
getting
had
picked up from the laptop or not, but yeah, I'm gonna let the laptop read the book for me. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Just coding and going over the Game of Thrones again, starting from scratch. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. Tomorrow we will be inside a new vector database, so stay tuned for that. Of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.